I'm a nice person, but when it comes to me telling you what you need to do to make your Instagram Reels better, I'm gonna shoot it to you straight, tell you like it is. It's Virginia, and yes, I'm still in my mom's guest bedroom in Alabama. Today, I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time. I am roasting your Reels. I went on my Instagram stories and I asked everyone if they wanted me to roast their Reels, and I made it very clear there would be no sugarcoating in these critiques. We're gonna pick these apart. We're gonna talk about lighting, we're gonna talk about framing, we're gonna talk about storytelling, we're gonna talk about on-camera delivery, we're gonna talk about editing, and if you like this, comment below and tell me if you would like me to do more of these and if you'd like me to roast your reel. As for this Reels roast, I had a lot to choose from. I'm talking dozens and dozens of people who sent me links to the Reels that they want me to critique. And out of all these, I chose 4. I'm gonna roast 4, but I'm also gonna show you examples of accounts that I follow to show you some really good ways to make your Reels. Our first Reel roast, one savvy mother, Steph, and she sent me the video, and here it is. We've got a haul from Old Navy, cute outfits. First thing I see though, Steph, is you have a lot of headroom, meaning there's a lot of space between the top of your head and the top of the frame of the video. Half of the video is taken up by the wall behind you. So it takes away from you and your outfits. We can't see your face. We're missing a lot of details on those outfits. The other thing is, this transition is nice, but it's monotonous when you're doing the same transition over and over, and you don't have to put that much time into it to make it more interesting. You really could just do fast edits. And yes, that would require more outfits if you want your video to be longer, but don't think more outfits, think more options and looks with the outfits you're wearing. That's really valuable, and it's also entertaining. I want to show you my version of your video to give you an idea of what it looks like when you eliminate all that headroom above you. So you can see I zoomed in. Now I can see your face and I can really see the outfit. I just did what we call jump cuts. So you're there and then all of a sudden you're there again with a different outfit. It doesn't have to be matched up. It doesn't have to be perfect. But because you kept doing the same movement over and over again, I was able to make it look like you did an intentional transition when you turned with that top on that was lighter color to the dark one. Here's an example of what I mean by jump cuts. This is Jen D'Oliveira, and you see she's in the same place and she just keeps moving and changing outfits, but she doesn't care if she's in the exact same place or if she's doing a transition. But she's giving us lots of options with different outfits, and it's very entertaining that way. Next up, we have Let's Get Sewing with Jenny, and she sent me the reel she wants me to watch.
Hi, I'm Jenny Miller of Let's Get Sewing, and here's another time-saving sewing tip.
Let's stop right there. Jenny, you don't need to introduce yourself on Reels. People are on Reels to be entertained, and they are swiping so quickly that if you don't grab their attention with something that interests them in the first second, they have swiped. They don't care what your name is, and they need you to be very specific with what you're about to solve for them or how you're about to entertain them. So in this case, instead of saying another time-saving sewing tip, you need to get more specific. You could even hold up a pattern and show those slants you were referring to and say, I'm about to show you how you can cut this pattern in half the time, and then get right to your tip. I did like your visuals though. I thought you did a good job demonstrating what it is you were showing, but if you didn't grab their attention in the first second to let them know you were even going there, they already left the show. How are we doing out there? Are we feeling the heat from this Reels roast? Are you getting any ideas? If you are, go down there and say, "Ayy." That means like my video. Next up is the healthy cooking coach, and her name is Monica. She sent me the reel she wants me to watch. It's the miso Caesar salad. Let's watch it.
Miso Caesar salad.
I like that you started off with your face on camera so we know who's behind the miso salad. All right, let's talk about it. What I noticed was after that one establishing shot of your face, which we liked, you went to a shot that stayed there the entire time. Yes, there's action in this video, but it's such a tight shot, it's very hard for us to really understand what's going on. And I think you could have put some more sounds in there. You were doing it, but I think we could have put some more sounds in there that would have really gotten our attention. So different angles, which means you're probably gonna have to make more than one of these if you wanna get that action shot more than once to get a medium shot and then a close-up shot, or every step just has a different angle so you're not having to make more than one salad. Let me show you someone who does a really good job of this. While I find this account, I want to tell you this. The reason that you want multiple shots or multiple angles is because if we just stay on the same shot for too long, we lose interest. We want to make sure we're changing the shot almost every 2 seconds in a video like that. Actually, in a video like that, almost every second or less if you're trying to get that pace up, which is what it looks like you were trying to go for. Here's an example of what I'm talking about, the cooking bomb, or Vivian. So Vivian always does the establishing shot, so we always see her face, and then she is taking tons of close-up shots while she's cooking. And my guess is when she's doing the talking ones on video, she's doing the talking ones all together, and then she'll go and edit some of these closer shots on top of her talking, or she plans it out so that she knows that she's going to have different close-up shots, medium shots, and wide shots. But I also know she does not edit inside the Instagram app, so she's going into an outside app to get all these fancy edits. You could attempt to do what she's doing. You just would have to do, if you're doing it in Reels, you would just have to do it with it all planned out, with all the shots planned out. But bottom line, the easiest way to do it is just to make sure you stop the camera in between each step, and then you move the camera so that you've got different shots going on, so we've got visual interest. I saved the best for last. Not that her reel is the best, but I think you're gonna get so many tips out of this one. Plus, this is a homeschool mom of 10 who's also a homeschool coach. Her name is Tiffany, and Tiffany's not really doing reels right now, but she is doing video. Let me show you her reel, and then Tiffany, I'm gonna give you some ideas on this reel.
If you love me, you will keep my commandments. If you love me, you will keep my commandments.
So cute. I went into the caption to see what was going on because the text bubble just reads scripture memory with children. Well, this is an exercise she's doing with her kids to teach them scripture. This could have been just like it is, but change up the text bubbles and tell us a story with the text bubbles. Maybe give us some tips if you're talking to your ideal person, and give them some ways that they can incorporate this at their house. Then I went in and I watched your series that you just started on your Instagram videos, and they're about 2 minutes long. There's so much information in there. If you just take one specific tip out of one of your Instagram videos, you can take that same information and turn it into a reel. And because you've got visuals everywhere, as in 10 beautiful children, and you're okay with your children being on camera, start creating videos while they're doing their activities. Save those in your phone to an album that says video for Instagram, and that way you've got all this video that you can use for a voiceover or just to show and do text bubbles on top if you want to do that. The more you show and don't just tell, the more you're going to entertain and people are going to remember you. Next up, if you want me to roast your reel, comment below, but you gotta make sure you tell me the name of your account so I can find you on Instagram. If you want to see more reels roasts, watch this video right here.